Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Any there's that 1 to 15, 20, 15. Hey John, yeah, not too bad. I don't even remember what I did today. To be honest, I think we just went shopping, I think. Yeah, it's not been like a particularly exciting day. It's too warm for exciting. It's rifles, isn't it? And it's Arthur's tool. How's your day been, John? Anything exciting? I've set the bar pretty low, so. SMG. Oops, not Dark Winter. It is Toasty. How's it going, Toasty? My favourite PvE creator. I'm low on materials. I'm gonna have to go kill shit, aren't I? Yeah, let's just get these ones out of the way because they're going to bother me otherwise. Yeah, target loot's been pretty terrible in general lately. I'm still waiting for Electric to be in a decent open world area, but it never is. It keeps going to the DZ or dumb missions, which is really irritating me. I swear to God, someone actively knows. Early shifts, some grinding on div, just had a break and getting back on it again. Fair one. So far today, I did my 2 videos, went shopping, played a bit of Diablo, played some RimWorld, read my book, and now I'm doing this. Not too bad, chef. Yeah, no, Hollywood event to me, is absolutely diabolical. Can't stand it. Wait, so I can break you. Just going to get some challenging bounties out of the way so we can start farming heroic. Because I'm pretty sure I need a Bellstone backpack with crit chance, crit damage, adrenaline rush, which is going to be an interesting one. Never know, I might get it on a challenging bounty, but I very much doubt it. David, yeah, with active pretty often in the Bro Squad Discord, which is in the description. I do have a personal Discord, though it's generally just used by me, my wife, and a few like close friends when we're playing silly games together. Dubster! Yeah, totally, for a PFE build. Because the one I have at the moment, I tried doing something new and shiny, and it works, but it doesn't work as well as I want. I don't think I've ever liked... I think the only events I actively play are Reanimated, Golden Bullet. There's another one which I've forgotten, but that's really about it. Some of the events just end up being way more hassle than they're worth. I just can't be bothered. They're coming from that side? That's peculiar. It could be Guardians. No, it's not Guardians is that one where the game literally cheats you. Guardians to me is like the worst event. Where are these guys coming from? Fucking 2 bloody sniper turrets. Why didn't they spawn on the other side? What do you mean that's the target? What? Yeah, but every time I do it, the guard NPC is like a controller who just ups and fucks off like 10 million miles away. And then he just sits there in cover while you just get grenade spammed because they're all bloody immune. Oh, this is a True Sons bounty. That probably explains a few things as to why they're spawning in random locations. I honestly can't remember. There's only really like the 3 that I like, and I can't remember what ones they are. Eliminate the elite threat. Brilliant. Where is she? Like, this is what I mean. Like, if this was Guardians, I'd be fucked. Got no idea where this bitch is. And it's all because she's just decided to just up and piss off. It's just pure comedy. I can hear her shooting, but I literally just do not have... Absolute joke. Yeah, me too. PFE build is Matador. Open hands, create a chance, create a damage. Yeah, that's not with Matador, but that's pretty much the standard. I believe the standard is... not sure about the chest, but they run Intimidate, and then a backpack with Adrenaline Rush, normally Bellstone, and then 3 pieces of Improvised. New player, how do I get to level 40 and progress the world levels? If you're still in DC and you are progressing world tiers, that isn't going to get you to level 40. What you need to do, if you haven't done it, you need to get the DLC, which is in store, add-ons, the Warlords of New York expansion. Then from there, you can use the pilot. There's one there. Or you can just fast travel, I believe, to New York. And then you play through the New York campaign. That gets you to level 40. And then the whole world tier thing just disappears. Yeah, the only real run and gun build that I've actually found to be worthwhile is this Headhunter's Fury. Headhunter's Fury does definitely seem to be the best way to go with run and gun builds. However, you need to be able to aim. Which is why a lot of my videos have been me running that build because I've been practicing my aim.
Target is near you, Agent. Vital signs critical.
I hate those bitches. They do so much damage for no reason. Yeah, but you've got that unicorn bloody liquid engineer, Toasty. Don't rub it in. Yeah, that gaining or closing the distance while using Headhunter's Fury is I don't know. I don't know if it's like a certain skill or just a little bit of player knowledge that I've just picked up, or if I'm just getting lucky on repeat. Not too sure why this is in this area, dropping Walker and Harris. Big Tay, much respect for going off. Yeah. Weirdly though, I've been getting a lot of people lately who are clearly fans of his leaving me interesting comments, and it's just like, oh, you gotta give him a break, understand where he's coming from. Yeah, a shit location. Like, it's quite interesting. Literally have one blueprint. I don't know what's going on with the blueprints, to be honest. I think that's that they need to revisit the reward system of Descent. Like, absolutely. It's a bit scuffed. I am kind of hoping maybe because Incursions are coming out, I think next season, or is it this season? So we are getting Incursions, so I'm thinking maybe we get the same rewards from Incursions, which could potentially be a more Pele. Jesus Christ, man. Hello to you. You know, you can just say hello like a normal person. You haven't got to... Thank you very much, man. Where is this last gimp? Found him.
Medical assistance needed.
Yeah, so maybe Incursions will give us the something there. David, what do I think of Descent? Fucking Descend into Madness. It's poorly optimized. Doesn't work too well. The bugs are rife. The overall performance of it and the idea behind it was a good idea, but it was been done in the worst possible way. It encourages players to get the most rewards. You need to hit loop 31, which takes an average of, like, depending on how good you are or the routes you take, and as well as just pure RNG, can take players anywhere from 5 hours to 12 hours to get to loop 31. Also depends on like group scaling, etc., etc. So it's encouraging players to do some absolutely dumb stuff and to stay up all night. Yeah, I don't want to be the warning label guy, but Descent absolutely does need to have like a fucking warning on it. And considering the level of rewards, I get that it's a roguelike and it's not meant to have save points. But they either need to bring the rewards down to like level 10, 20. Or they need to implement some form of save point. Yeah, Zorax, so loop 31, there is a 49% chance to get the reconstructed cache. It's a 12% chance from completing Nemesis. Either it needs to be a 49% chance for completing Nemesis, or they need to do something and actually seriously consider putting save points in. I don't want them to put save points in because then it's not a roguelite. But they need to have a serious look at themselves with how they've done the mode with the rewards, because it's not good. It really isn't. Yeah, should be guaranteed for defeating Nemesis. Nope, it's not even guaranteed that you get a reconstructed cache, and even with reconstructed caches, it's not guaranteed that you get a blueprint. Yo, Pomic! How's it going, buddy? Okay, I've got Outcast there, and then True Sons over there. What's going on here? What is this area? Any tips for an old-timer with less than optimal coordination and eyesight? Make friends with skill builds. Or... I mean, it's hard to know unless I actually play with you. George! How's it going, buddy? Sorry, I am really hungry and my wife is cooking up a storm and I can just smell it. So like every 2 seconds I'm like, shoot something, read what you guys are saying, and then just... Oh, noms. So I'm getting very easily distracted at the moment. She's also cooking naked. So I'm, yeah, very easily distracted at the moment. Nope, I just seen what you are. You can... Oh look, these cheating bastards. Yeah, it's kind of going to be difficult to actually give you like any decent advice without actively seeing you play or playing with you. Okay, this guy's got a female voice. 2023, what do I know? Skill builds could be a good way to go. Other than that, what I would suggest is going for like a long range DPS build. Strikers is going to be good for that. Heartbreaker is going to be very good for a DPS build with some pretty good survivability. So if you want to go the DPS route, I would have a look at Heartbreaker. Are they coming from the other damn side again? No, they are coming from this side. Pop goes the weasel. You're a sniper. Why are you trying to push me? Nope. Had that bloody drone. Level up my specialization on new character. Which, hey, no problem, Lump. Or KJK Lump. I'm K-joking Lump. I'm not sure how to go with this one. Yes, invaded missions are going to be the way to go to level up specializations. Pelin, how comes you're always calling me that? It's irritating. Ashram, how's it going? Interesting name. Oh, no, I get it, I get it. Never mind. I'm a crazy person. I don't know why this really bothers me. Like, how hard is Dod to say? Great, you know it's not. No, you're not. Sit down. Dod is just fine. Oh, for crying out loud, why did you dive there? I was all the way back there, you lunatic. I'm getting cucked by the game now. Now that we have the Beast of St. Elmo's, it's actually really not a beast. Wouldn't a buff to Chameleon be a viable request to Ubisoft? Like, not even damage-wise, just much better accuracy. No, I don't know. I don't like to go down the let's buff this weapon route, simply because once we've buffed one of them, it's like, okay, right, we buff Chameleon. Well, what's next? The weapon that really needs a buff is going to be Sacrum Imperium. They've just brought that out, though, so what's the point in changing it? Another weapon that really needs a buff is going to be Bullet King. That thing is like the literal biggest piece of shit in the frigging game, minus Sacrum Imperium. Like, where do we draw the line? And once that gets buffed, or once they get buffed, it's like, okay, Eagle Bearer. People have been calling for Eagle Bearer to get buffed or changed or something for God knows how long. And then buffing the accuracy side, okay, well, both Eagle Bearer and Bighorn desperately need it. So like, once you start going down this route, where do you stop it? Honestly, the easiest answer would be, how about just they really think about what weapons they release to us? Diminishing returns is a touchy subject in this game, because technically speaking, there is no such thing in this game. Technically speaking. What we get is a return in scale. Right, are we done now? Can I move to the next area? Or is there another pedal? Handling wise and Elmo's is amazing to play. Well, that's the catch with a lot of the exotic weapons. I mean, again, Bullet King, perfect example. If you changed Bullet King from its 10% critical hit damage to 10% damage to targets out of cover, it goes from being the worst LMG in the game to being the third best LMG in the game. Just by changing that one stat. Nope. Where are you? Thank you. Interesting holster. Yoink. I mean, yeah, they could. I wouldn't mind them making Plague of the Outcast a status effect, but then it's like, then we need to have a serious conversation about what is going to affect it, because not all status effects are affected by damage to armor. Not all status effects are. I don't think any status effect is affected by damage to targets out of cover. Would Plague of the Outcast, if it was a status effect, be affected by that? Because currently, as the debuff, it is affected by detox. Like, there are literally so many things in this game that we could like poke and be like, oh yeah, let's change this, let's do this, let's do this. But if you actually like really get down with it and have a look at what it actually does, there aren't really, from like a logical standpoint, that many changes we could actively make that would fit the game. really hate when they just decide to just run at random angles. It's just like, what are you doing? Terrancar! On this build, I use preservation. Carlson, I use preservation on this one. It really does depend on... Speak of the devil, look at that. On the actual build I'm going for. If I've got enough DPS, I'll tend to run preservation or future perfect. If I don't have enough DPS, I'll tend to run strained or optimist. Even and streamer, wow. Oh, so close. That could have been good. Not a problem, Carlson. I mean, the Chameleon is viable. If you go back like 2 years ago... I don't actually know, John D. I really don't. I know there's a thing, like, if you put, like, if an enemy affected by a status... It's on the Trello board, I think, and I could be completely misremembering this. If you kill an enemy with a status effect while you have preservation on your weapon, the status effect will proc preservation. But yeah, if you go back like a couple of years, I think like just before this new team took over, and before some of the new and exciting, more interesting tactics were in place, the go-to strat for a lot of legendaries was Red Foundry with Chameleon. So Chameleon is viable. There's just a certain way you kind of have to play it. Nope. I'm a clay. Why? I'm in this area. Give me a bounty in this area. Piece of shit. Hold up, Toasty. Might try what again? I'm trying to scroll up to see... Find a message where you're not trying to bully me. Don't know why I'm scrolling. Of course there isn't one. Chameleon. It does work well on strikers. It works kind of okay on Heartbreaker. There was a huge sort of like movement when the new strikers iteration came out. A lot of people were ranting and raving over Chameleon strikers. It does work. It's not like it's bad, but yeah. I personally wouldn't recommend negotiators simply just because you kind of have to hit stuff. You kind of want a set that has handling on it. Didn't bully me at all. The evening's still pretty young.
Incoming backup request.
Would be awesome if preservation scout like clutch. What? Reverse. Like clutch scales in reverse. It's quite strange. St. Elmo's is generally good anywhere. Scorpio would be probably a lot more efficient for that because you can guarantee when you're going to get the shock. I mean, yeah, you could build up the shock rounds on St. Elmo's, swap weapon, and just hold it there when needed, but that's an awful lot of effort for something you could just use Scorpio for. It's like fixing a problem that doesn't exist. I'm not saying you can't do it, my question is why. Amy on it. How's it going? I'm pretty good. I'm hungry. Really hungry. I mean, you wouldn't actually necessarily have to play it like an SMG, simply just because you do have that 15% weapon handling. It is going to make a small difference, so you can get some range out of it now. Bloody Black Tusk, always wanting to get involved. Why? Yeah, mate, I'd run from that minigun as well. Can you just shut up, sir? Jesus Christ. I mean, you can run it with Hunter's Fury. My OCD won't let me do that because although it is a vector exotic, it is technically it's technically an SMG. But in this game, for some weird reason, they've gone, yeah, it's an AR. It has AR stuff on it. Jesus Christ, his damage. Yeah, I don't know, it's like my OCD, I just can't do it because of where Hunter's Fury buffs shotguns and ARs. I'm aware you shotguns and SMGs, not ARs. I'm aware there's nothing stopping you putting an AR on it, but it feels wrong to me. My OCD just starts screaming at me, and I want to just break my own fingers. It's an SMG converted to an AR, then it's an AR. It's not an SMG, it's an AR. Like, I get your point, but like at the same time, it's just sort of like if you convert thing X to thing Y, it's no longer thing X, it is now thing Y.
Immediate medical assistance needed.
No, sir. Yeah, it's all preference. Do whatever you want. I just provide numbers. Oh, don't be a chunga. Don't be a chunga. Don't be a chunga.
Rogue airburst seeker mine detected. Hostile airburst seeker mine detected.
There is always a named chunga. Break, 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 break. Reload. Kill. There's another one! Right, I'm calling hacks. No, do not put your fancy ammo down. Right, are we good? We're good. No. That's why I don't use force. I mean, I use foxes mostly, but then I'm typically also running a rifle. Like, here. Like, I am using a rifle. So, might not be the main weapon, but I'm not using contractors for that exact reason. However, on my multiplayer character, I run the exact same build, but I do have contractors there because it's designed for multiplayer. So to get that extra oomph out of it, I am running contractors. But then it's also designed to do that. Oh yeah, I completely agree with that. Like, if there was a competition for sexiest looking weapon, Chameleon is gonna win it. Flamethrower is actually really good, and if you ever have the joy of playing Golden Bullet, Flamethrower is the best way to farm it. My food has arrived. It's beautiful. Got any more? I've got no more bounties here. Have I got any more hostagey stuffs? No. Okay, we'll go beat that up. Go-to build is always Koji, Strikers, and either Sesko or Grupo chest. Yeah, pretty much the way to go. You don't really need a build for it. Well, kind of, maybe. 4-piece Eclipse, Vial Mask. If you can get a golem piece with status effect skill damage on, that will help out for the main purpose of the build, which is skill orientated. But during Golden Bullet, just whack a flamethrower on and walk around. Zyrax, thoughts on the good times named M60MG? Oh, it's very good. It's actually very good. At base, it's pretty damn terrible. But what makes it brilliant is perfect fast hands. That's literally it. So you're able to get a lot of damage out very quickly. The M60 is one of the weaker LMGs, but it's also very accurate and very stable, which is what a lot of people like about it. However, perfect fast hands on something like an LMG is perfectly usable and on point. You can do electric now, Dod. Easier. What? I can do electric now? Oh, yeah. Yes, for Eclipse. Electric will be easier, yes. I've already got a golem, though, so I'm going to show it off. Leave me alone. See, you're bullying already. Here, boy. That had to sting. Alright, Chef. Thank you very much for stopping in. Hopefully catch you after some food. Speaking of which, I need to try and eat mine silently. It's not going to go well. Are we getting that spawn or are we getting... Oh, we're getting that spawn. For an LMG build, you want to roll damage... No, not damage. Rate of fire. What did the wife cook this time, Dod? Some potato-y, veggie, meaty thingy. I just thought damage to health would be best second defense. It depends entirely on what it is you're wanting to do. If LMG is going to be your main weapon, so if I were to do... I don't know if I actually have one on me. Oh, it's here. Where you at, my boy? Is that the one? That's the one. So, if I was to have it here as like my main weapon, rate of fire. However, if I was to have it as my secondary weapon, as my backup, damage to health. So I tried playing on PC, but made myself motion sick about an hour in, so I returned. Some people just can't. It's like the frame rate. It's weird. Some people get like motion sick off the frame rate. So if depending on what PC you've got, try messing around with the frames. Give it another go. See how that works. It might also be some of the graphic settings you have. No, it's there. Then we can put that away. I believe Chameleon was. It's probably more likely the devs kind of just went, fuck it, yeah, that'll do. To be fair. Same DPF build works on both raids. Yeah, pretty much. You can get away with utilizing things like Dodge City Holster and a few other quirky iterations in Iron Horse, just because a lot of it is do mechanic while spawn camp door. Philip, honestly, I've been testing, I've been trying. I can't even figure out a reasonable purpose for this holster to exist. Like, I just can't. I've got nothing. If you ask me to even come up with a viable idea for it, I've got nothing. No, like, it's not so much that I don't put stock into crit chance or crit damage. Like, it is vital. Crit build, headshot build, crit build, skill build, crit build, crit skill build, crit, headshot, crit. No, that's headshot. Status, crit. Like, the majority of my builds are crit, as I assume the majority of most people's builds are crit. I don't talk about it that much, is because, I mean, I've got 43 people watching right now. That's probably going to disappear now that I've mentioned it. You could ask every single one of them, like, what's your crit chance at? And they'll say something between 50 and 60. Like, it caps at 60. So most people will put it to between 50 and 60. So it's not like... So it's not like I don't put stock in it. It's just... It's kind of more me saying, hey, to aim, just aim down sights. Like, it's probably one of the most commonly discussed things. And I kind of feel like I'd be insulting people's intelligence if I started telling them that they need to get as close to 60 as possible. It's like, yeah, we know this. Hey JSoft, how's it going? Yeah, pretty much. There's probably an easy way of saying it. I'm trying to play and eat my dinner here, and my brain is just going like a million miles an hour. There's no real... I have had conversations with Rousey at length over this because I'm a... I don't know if this is actually... Yeah, I'm a 60% player. I like getting my builds to 60, but what Rousey likes doing is he'll go crit chance and then... Nope. 59 crit chance, 129. I was at 60, 122. This is how Rousey would play. I play 60, 122, essentially. And the reason I do that is because every single time I have tested this, on average, I get one more crit per magazine. One more than what he will. I average I think I average like 31 crits. Rousey would average 30 crits. But despite the fact that my crits will be lower, because I get that one more crit, I get more DPS. And we have tested thousands upon thousands upon thousands of magazines in the range. Just dumping. So you put a weapon with fast hands on and just dump into the... I just punched the mic, sorry. And just dump into the target on the range. And just calculate... Well, it won't... You haven't got to calculate. It will tell you how many crits you got, because that's what fast hands does. And then you just mark it down and then just work out the average across the board. I get like a higher average because I'm at 60 than he will at 59. The question then is, over the course of how long a fight, is that actually going to be worthwhile? How do you feel about the salvage talent on a non-exotic pistol build? I can answer that really easily by saying, what does salvage do again? Uh, 50-50 is what I run, no matter the gun. Yeah, I mean, everyone's got their little quirk. Well, it's just RNG, isn't it? It's just chance. Like, you have a 60% chance to crit. And if you actually look into how the game calculates that crit, it gets bizarre. Ghostmasters, I will be streaming tomorrow, though it's Wednesday, which means it's Diablo Day. So, I will be streaming, but I'll be streaming Diablo. 75% chance to refill magazine on kill. I mean, yeah, that's going to help you out. But you would be probably better off just going for a damage talent. I don't actually know what decent damage talents there are on pistol. I'm assuming Optimus is one, right? Oh, Matthias, thank you very much. I'm glad they're helping you out. I really am. Don't know why I'm shooting you. You're hiding behind cover, and I'm just spraying into you. I press the run button. Just kind of pulsing a dead person. Loaded clear should amount to 0.5 of a bullet. It's an extra to every reload. Yeah, but it's to actually do with it's how the game actually calculates your crits, and it's bizarre. HJ, I can't. No one can answer that. Anyone that says they can answer that is lying to you. Your best bet, technically, is going to be targeted loot. They are gear system mods. At DUA, whack it on legendary with 5 directives. That is actively your best chance, but that doesn't mean you're going to get a max roll rod because max roll mod. Max roll rod. God, I've just turned into a pervert. It's not doesn't mean you're going to get a max mod because RNG. Like, it's random. It's like saying what's the best way to win the lottery. So theoretically, best way to get a max roll mod, play the game. And I'm aware that's a really boring bullshit answer, but that's the best anyone can do. It is JSoft. I'm trying to find a new weird wacky way of incorporating it. Sorry, I don't know why that's exclamation marked. If your critical chance is maxed, it's better to stack critical hit chance than Fenris. Philip, I did a video on this and I can't actually remember the numbers. Generally speaking, it's not going to matter. Like, the difference is like 0.5% or like 1%, which is going to be literally nothing. I would argue, because expertise now exists, like, this is at 15. There's your Fenris. Problem solved, kind of thing. Even if it was at 10, well, at 10, that literally is the same amount of damage that Fenris would give you. So at which point, go more critical hit damage. But it is also still going to be RNG. I think it worked out to if you got like 29 crits or below, Fenris did more, and if you got like 30 crits or higher, Grupo did more. But again, the difference is like 0.5%. Quick question, top 5 exotics we should go. Exotic weapons we should use for legendary mission, and your top 5 dog trash exotics. For legendary missions, honestly, top 5 exotics are going to be Regulus, Coyote's Mask, Dodge City Holster. That's about it. Trash exotic weapons we should leave alone. This is all just going to be my personal opinion, so I can't really answer that with any top 5 dog trash exotics that we just exotic weapons. God, I don't know if I can narrow it down to 5. I'm trying to think. I mean, Imperial Dynasty is pretty shit. However, I have seen it used in some incredibly niche and amazing situations, courtesy of Stella and Ronan. Why? Sacrum Imperium, obviously. All right, K-Lamp, thank you very much for stopping by. Ravenous is only really going to help you in Legendary if you actually know what you're doing with it. And I see so many people that don't know what they're doing with it. So, I mean, yeah, kind of. At the moment, I'm running with a 1-piece Jarl, 3-piece Walker Harris, 1 Petrov, Contractor's Gloves, and Fox's Prayer Elmo. You could probably get rid of the 3rd-piece Walker Harris and put like a Seska in to try and make up some of the crit chance, or group, if you've got the crit chance, go Grupo for crit damage. That 5% damage to health. I mean, great. It's damage to health is technically the most powerful stat in the game because of how high you can get it. ARs have 21% of it. But, like, overall, like, 6 or 7% of the enemies will be affected by damage. I mean, okay, technically every enemy is affected by damage to health because at some point they all have health. But at the times where you need that damage to health, or the times where you'll be doing that damage to health, like, hold on, he's now damage to health. Like, oh, it was so hard to kill him. I didn't need it. Like, that's damage to health. You don't need it. It's very easy to circumvent the whole damage to health thing. It's a very powerful stat. The only time it's going to be really handy is things like Chungas, Warhounds, named Chungas and Warhounds, etc., etc. Why? Just get a Providence Defense backpack with Vigilance on. It's easier. Pop goes your backpack. Don't you dare. I think they actually allows you to change damage. I mean, it's handy for Chungas, Warhounds, some weird, wacky one-shot stuff we do. I mean, it's not like it's a bad stat to have. It's just 9 times out of 10, it's completely not needed. But that one time you do need it, it's bloody amazing.
Immediate medical assistance
Oh my
needed.
god, they do so much damage. Just give me the pieces I need. Yeah, but double companion's also getting fixed. I missed? Sacrilege, I never miss. Game's cheating. I still can't get along with Umber. I've tried loads of different builds of it now, and I just can't. I just can't. Oh, I'm not the best person to ask that one. Police M4 versus FAMAS. They're just casually strolling while I'm killing them. That's interesting. For what build? I'll be nice. Matthias, no. Hollywood event is, oh, hello. Close and personal, no thanks. Not a problem, Anthony. Thank you very much for the kind words. Yeah, AWR. Well, just Chris. Probably more easy thing to call you. Yeah, like on what build? Like just in general, it will be FAMAS. FAMAS will win basically 99% of the time. But there are certain scenarios in which there will be certain scenarios in which Police M4 will beat FAMAS. We're in the backfire work on Umbra. And, until you hit 199 stacks and then decide to reload. Oh my god, game. Oh look, they can shoot me through the magical trees, but I can't shoot them through the magical trees. I love the magical trees. Magical trees are amazing. There's a prick of a healer reviving people. Behind the magical trees. Oh, for fuck's sake. Go on then, reviver. There you are. Popped your head up too soon. Numpty. They're not medics, they're necromancers. They're supplied by Black Tusk. Just gonna go for a wander all the way back there to waste time. I bloody hate the hyenas. Just going for a wander. What are you doing? Got it. I am well out of position. This is not where I should be.
Serious trauma detected. Immediate medical assistance needed.
I won't stop. Never liked him anyway.
Is that it? Are we good? Not playing for all those stars? No, I can't stand the event. I'm not always hardcoring it. No, if you do, I think it's invaded DUA stronghold. They literally say that, like, oh, this place is a mess. I can't believe we supplied these guys, or something along those lines. And I'm completely lost as to where I'm going. No, I haven't. It's a first-person shooter, so I won't touch it. Andrew, is there a specific raid build that I should be farming for? Interested in raiding, but I'm not sure if Strikers is the play. That, pretty much. 6T176. Maybe not perfect glass cannon. Maybe... Don't know if I have one on me. No, I don't. Yeah, don't go perfect glass cannon. Maybe try and find one with... Try and get a chest like this, but where you can change the talent. Obviously, I've changed crit chance. Try and get one where you can change the talent. Hey, George. How's it going? I've got a lot of Georges. Or is it the same one, just saying hello and repeat? I'm confused. Obliterate, good option. If you're nervous, Unbreakable. You can go Spotter and use the Police M4. But, yeah, generally speaking, this will get you through just fine. Best way to farm system corruption, DZ. It only drops in the DZ. You can get blueprints for it. 2 pieces are missing. I've forgotten what 2. I think it's like chest and knees or something bizarre and weird. But yeah, it only drops in the DZ and it's also an incredibly rare drop. Not a problem, Andrew. I honestly, I couldn't tell you. I'm not a PvP player. I don't know if it drops from those. They are. The people have spoken. If they're wrong, though, don't blame me. I don't know these people. Why no contractors? Due to the amount of buffs. Well, I just punched my mic again. I'm really good at doing this. I need to get like a mic that's more out of the way. On this particular build, this is my solo build. DPS for solo, this works perfectly fine. Just gonna have to log out now just to show. Also gives me a minute to actually eat my dinner, which is kind of nice.
Safe area entered.
This is the exact same build, but designed for multiplayer and, yeah, contractors. So, it's more just sort of how I've designed it. I was wondering why are high-end DPS builds recommended and not something like Strikers. Strikers require stacks. I can actually show this. Strike 4. So, Strikers in a raid, we're probably looking more... Won't be name delete, but we're going to put it to name delete just to sort of emphasize the point. I don't know how tanky you are. So, this is our name delete. You just come, or our elite in a raid. You just come rushing out of the door. That would be your 50 bullets, because we wouldn't be running St. Elmo's. We would be running probably more likely a Favas.
Agent in need of backup.
Yeah, can't even one mag him. Starting damage was pretty low, about 400k was that. I did a boo-boo. Gotta go the whole way around now. 'Cause I fucked it up. Because I'm an idiot. Trying to eat my dinner. Yeah, back to name delete. Starting damage is 500k. 1 mags. Where you have to build stacks up with strikers, and in things like raids, you're going to get like 1 or 2 ads come through a door, and then by the time something else comes through, you've lost all your stacks. High-end builds are going to be better, simply just because you have essentially permanent uptime. I mean, you can run strikers. I run strikers. But I'm also an experienced raider. Maybe not the way Pele worded it, but that is also a reason. If you tend to be using a stacking mechanic and you're a new player in a raid, you're going to focus on trying to build stacks, at which point you're not going to be paying attention to what's going on around you, and then you're dead. Each raid encounter, there's 4 bosses, so 4 encounters. Each player has 1 revive token, and you can't refresh it unless you complete that area. So if you go down 7 times and the other 7 players have revived you, on the 8th time that you go down, no one can get you back up. Shitbust. Yeah, we took Funky through his first raid today. Evening, Simon. How's it going? Build with the AKM. It is. I wouldn't use the AKM. Very inaccurate. But yeah, when players focus on building stacks, it does tend to cause a lot of problems. Put that damn thing on again. I wouldn't say it's hot garbage. It's one of the best ARs in the game, but you have to be closer with it to utilize it fully. Who are you popping that at? I mean, everyone's got their playstyle. You say it's not meta, it's like the 5th meta AR. Well, the AKM.
Vital signs critical.
I'm getting bullied, and I didn't see where it came from. Got him. CTAR is really good. It's actually one of my favourite ARs. I love the I forgot what it's called. The named one. The FOW, I will actually say, is hot garbage. So many people like the FOW. It's like, no. Just don't do it to yourself. Just don't do it. Rail Splitter, that's the one. I really like that weapon. I think it's absolutely amazing. It is actually my go-to raid DPS build. Why can't I damage his backpack? Thank you. What the? That was interesting. I just like glitched through the wall. No one report me for wall hacks. It didn't happen. Yeah, perfectly accurate, or whatever it is. I really like it. I don't know what it is. I just like it. Probably because I can't aim for shit. Whoop. In Iron Horse with the rocket mechanic, if you shoot the weak point, the rocket... Do you mean in Boss 4? Well, no, even if you destroy... Because their backpack is just the actual ammunition. It's an ammunition pouch.
Control point secured. Well done.
So, yeah, even if you destroy that, I wouldn't recommend being close to them when you destroy that, but they will still drop the rocket. Always love the AKM. And now the TKB. I can't... It's weird. Okay. Thanks, game. That was strange. Tried getting into cover and my character just stood there like a lemon instead. Yeah, the TKB is more accurate than the AKM, but the AKM has more stability, I believe. I can't remember their fucking intrinsic values. But I prefer the AKM over the TKB. I was actually just looking directly at chat, and then like I started getting shots. I was like, I know. I'll run over to the thing and then try and get into cover. And I press to get into cover. My character just goes, nope, I'm good. I'm going to stand here like a prick and die. Fuck you, game. I've had it a lot lately. Like, I'll try and get into cover here. But my character goes, nope. And then fucking just goes over here. And like the enemy was right there or fucking there. It's like, what are you doing? You moron. Fucking... Yeah. Since they got rid of the LVOA and the lightweight M4, is there? We've got a Lavoa AR. That's a Lavoa. This is a Lavoa. To me, the police M4 is the best. I just can't use. I use the police M4 on one build. That, and I hate that I use it. I've not even have I even maxed it out yet? Oh, I have. Like, I just can't stand the police M4. Really annoys me. Rousey gets angry at me when I tell him that I don't like the police M4. He's like, "What do you mean?" I'm like, "Mate, it's shit. It's fucking shit." I get along with it just fine. I mean, okay, I'd probably just have a little bit more practice utilizing it, but
Reinforcements en route. Detecting additional hostile contacts.
eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Where are these pricks? Ho, ho, ho. I don't know, is it like a PC thing? Like, I'm not the most accurate player, but I also don't think I'm, like, the worst. I do the pew-pews just fine.
Heavily armored hostile detected.
Oh, that was just awkward.
Serious trauma detected.
I've not had an issue with St. Elmo not stacking yet, but
Supply room access.
I'm also not completely in love with the weapon and use it every 2 fucking seconds. Like, pretty much every other fucking YouTuber. Oh, it's so OP, it's so amazing. It's just like, no, it's not. If it hasn't redefined the DPS meta, it's not as OP as people think. Isn't the Carbine 7 just a custom AR-15? I'm not sure. I mean, I know a bit about guns, but then I live in the UK, so my knowledge on guns is limited to being in the army and a little bit of extra research.
I could have been an agent.
Unshoved. Fucking hell. Kind of like.
Yes.
Wait, so if I change build to Elmo's, there's a chance that. I mean, to be fair, I don't even notice the talent. So, like, to me, the talent is like, meh. I don't use it for the talent at all. So, I mean, there's a chance that it's happened to me. And I just haven't registered it because I just don't care. It's just really satisfying to use a high stability, high accuracy. Yeah, I'm not saying like it's bad, but I don't know, like all these people, oh, it's OP, look what you can do with it. It's just like, it's just another AR. What is that noise?
Crap! Not now. I'm here.
That's what she said. Giggity. Boom. Got him. Oh. Sure looks like a gun and shoots like a gun. Fucking hillbilly that. Jesus Christ. Punching people with it is the fun. Yeah, I know a little bit about guns. I like, for example, the L86 in this game is not an LMG. It's an assault rifle. Why is it listed as an LMG? Help me, Jesus. Help me. Favorite weapon in game is Shield Splinterer. Don't know what it is. I just love it. Favorite weapon real life, AW50. I don't know what it's meant to be. Does it say? Is there somewhere I can check the caliber? I'm not actually checked. No. Put the fucking nade.
Vital signs critical.
Fucking dead man click there. I haven't got it on me. Plenty of time. Isn't the... Yeah, it should sound the mag thing. You're right, yeah, I'm being dumb. Isn't the 86 real life variant one of the worst ARs? No, that I believe that title actually goes to the L85A1. So, not far off, but no. I mean, because, when does it say? Oh, it's a military 5.56. Yeah, in real life, it's a 5.56. The British L86 is the L86 is a British light machine gun. No, it's not. It's an assault rifle. I had to use one for like 6 months of my life in training. I don't care what Wikipedia says though. I've used one. I shot one. I know the specifics of it. I know the muzzle velocity. It is an assault rifle. Yeah, Shield Splinter is an F2000. What, of the L86? Yeah, the A1, the A2, and the A3. The only difference between them is the internal components. Because the A1, the internal components did not fit the trigger mechanism housing, which is why the moment it even looked at dirt, the damn thing jammed and fucked up and was classed as some of the worst weapon series in the world at the time. They were horrible. They then got in contact with Heckler and Koch to get custom internal parts made for the trigger mechanism housing, which is when we got the A2. And the A3 was just coming into circulation when I left the army. Yes, it's a bullpup AR. But you got the L84, which is a carbine version. It's used for internal vehicle support, as in someone's trying to nick your Humvee, shoot them. It's tiny. Like, the weapon literally ends at the trigger. It's ridiculously small. Then you got the L85, which is the standard British Army assault rifle. And then the L86, which is a light support weapon. It has a slightly longer barrel for greater muzzle velocity and a bipod attachment. It is still an AR. Like, it's made in the UK and we classify it in the British Army as an AR. Wee. Third one. Wee. Trying to go for a freaking pouch. It's a sniper. I mean, it's closer to a sniper than it is an LMG because of the muzzle velocity the thing has. So,
Serious trauma detected.
that one tickled.
Vital signs critical.
Target spotted, Sheriff.
I would love it. Like, has anyone played like Wildlands or Breakpoint? The way in which you're able to customize and interact with your guns in that. I think that would be really cool in Division. swear there was one more. Where have you gone? Oh no, bounty done. Never mind. If I ever put together a grenade build, no. I feel like I've just missed a lot. Jesus Christ.
Hi. How are things looking out there?
I'm lost. People need to stop talking. Jesus. Right. Bullpup. Yes. Should have an M18 mod 1 here in Div 2. I'm not sure what that is. AWR Chris coming in with yes. No, it's a sniper. What is the muzzle velocity? 980 feet. No, 980 meters per second. Not an LMG. A fourth weeder, please. I'm not sure what that is. I mean, a fourth we. Imagine if T2. Okay, we've been over that. Same with Future Soldier. Imagine if they used bug fixes instead of skins. Yeah, I've been saying that for a while. I really like Wildlands. Wasn't too keen on Breakpoint. Ever put together a grenade build video? No, not really. I don't think grenades are actually that viable, other than there's like a supporting element. It's definitely Future Soldier. I've not played Future Soldier. I've got into like the Ghost Recon around, I think, just before Wildlands. Yes, I have a mortar build. Strives to get to Wildlands hardcore characters tier 1. I don't think I've done it on hardcore. I've got a few characters on tier 1 though. I don't think I've done it on hardcore. Can't bring myself to play any game on hardcore modes. I don't mind hardcore modes in games, but the game needs to be fucking stable. Like, if I die from my own stupidity or ineptitude or being an idiot, fine. But if I die because game decided to have a lag spike or a memory leak or something, and yeah, bollocks. Hate it. No thanks. M18 Mod 1 has an M4 CQB variant. It's got a 10.5 inch barrel, same as me. Yeah. Navy SEAL approved. Yeah, but Navy SEALs also approve trying to drown each other for fun, so just saying. Got a fucking dustbin lid, and he's hard as fuck. Once I'm gone, so are all my characters. Fair one. What's the most underrated gear set in your opinion? To me, it's I would actually argue the opposite. Nightmare. Nope, that one. This is my solo build, and this is like the only time that I would actually argue that True Patriot is okay to use. In a group, I would, like, my entire argument would be just run Future Perfect. Not Future Perfect. Future Initiative. Like, it will just do so much more. Like, overall, just so much better, so much more useful. That manly voice. Like when it comes to like as a supporting build, I mean, you can make random things and yeah, they work. Like they're good, but when you directly compare like any support build you come up with just to just your standard Future Initiative is always going to win. Like almost laughably so. I love DPS Future. Yeah, I've got a DPS Future build. They're great fun. Sadly, I've had to rearrange a few things because I was forced to destroy my backpack, which I'm not happy about. But yeah, absolutely concur. Oh man, recently found you, mate. Great videos, nice vibes. What? Grumpy Brit is a nice vibe. Okay. Thank you very much, but I don't know. I don't think nice vibes has been something that's been ever used to describe me, but I appreciate that. That's. How do I run mine? Oh, God, you're asking important questions here. Setka backpack with vigilance. I believe Fox's Prayer. And then 4-piece Future, obviously. What would you recommend for a build to support new players to help them learn the game instead of just becoming a hard carry? Oh, God. Honestly, what I would do, I would just put on something like this. And then I'll just put on a normal DPS build and just do that. Because I even just put, yeah, there they are. Did everything up? Yeah, I'd put on 3 Providence, Contractors, Foxes, and then just put Tardigrade on. Scatro, in all seriousness, you've got great content. Appreciate you. Found you through Hutch. Hutchler! My main man. I love Hutchler, he's amazing. He bullied me for months on end. Absolutely months on end, trying to get the DUA world record. And then Ronan here, crazy German, I'm looking at you. Came in and demolished it. Simon Taylor. What does Simon Taylor ask? Yeah, I don't have it on this character, yeah. My dear friend from Div 1 Days, DZ Greatness. Not a fan of the DZ. But yeah, maybe you can put a voice AI to read your messages, just saying. Or, right, I could do this thing called Get Good and learn to read and play at the same time. I mean, that would be more helpful for me, I think, personally. But yeah, good idea. I might look into it if, depending on what we're doing. In all seriousness, yeah, thank you very much to both Skiatro and Hutchler for coming in with that one. Thank you very much. Ronan thinking he's clever with his fucking 511. Follow-up question to that would be, what does the new electric set bring to Eclipse? Like, would it be viable to run along Golan for phone? You could run a Golan piece and an electric piece, but although this would give you an extra 10% status effect, it's just going to be an extra 1 second on your foam. You'd be better off going electric or Golan with Hannah Yu. Personally, I feel. Tardigrade is meant to help you keep others alive. Yes, Mr. G, it's absolutely amazing for that. Ronan, you are so not innocent. Yes, Hutcher taught a lot of people to do solo legendaries. Feel like Heartbreaker is decent for... Yeah, Heartbreaker's also... I mean, Heartbreaker's good for beginner and end game. The thing that's going to be annoying is trying to get worthwhile rolls simply just because it comes with blue cores. I think he should go Hutchler. I should go Hutchler? What? Multitasking is definitely hard. I struggle watching porn and wanking at the same time, let alone playing a game and reading. Yeah, I'm with Ronan. Prefer more haste. As long as you're with a good team, how long that foam lasts doesn't really tend to matter. Just got to kill things quicker. Would you mind giving your thoughts on my sniper build? Ninja Bike backpack bad. Sorry. That's as far as I'm going to get. You've put Ninja Bike on a sniper build. That is like the worst thing you can do to it. Is that a Wally? Am I getting bullied by a Wally? Like the toxic CC build you did? I'm using vial. Yes, yeah. It's fun for me. It's not fun for the people I'm playing with. They kind of hate it. Did not see that go. Yeah, Sawyer's knees is best in slot for snipers, but it's sitting still for that length of time that's going to be your problem. There's a lot going on around here and I don't like it. Where we at? Where we at? Please give it a thought though. On MMR build sniping, the calculation for Headhunter, as I'm assuming you're running Headhunter, because that's basically the thing you should be running with thing. It's mostly going to take effect from total weapon damage, which means things like concussion, vigilance, even unstoppable force are going to give you so much more than the extra random stuff you're going to get from the brand sets using Ninja Bike. You're literally near enough cutting your damage in half due to how Headhunter is calculated. So like, I know people like it and they want to play around with it. That's fine, but in terms of like a mathematical premise of how this game functions within the internal system of the build, Ninja Bike Backpack is, I can say with pretty solid confidence that it is, if it isn't the worst backpack in the game, it's bloody close.
Rogue defender drone detected. Hostile defender drone detected. Rogue restore hive detected. Hostile restore hive detected. Rogue blinder firefly detected. Hostile Firefly detected. Serious trauma detected.
Yes, determined is bugged. It should not be refreshing the way it currently is. What backpack should you use? Something with total weapon damage on it. Preferably headshot. So Habsburg, Providence, if you're not using it already. A Rowdy could potentially be good if you're not running that already. Just to try and get some actual weapon damage in. Fox's player, Fox's player. Running Vial with a good jammer build, really good in Black. As a damage setup or a CC setup? If you're running it as a CC setup, I actually wouldn't recommend putting Vial on because there's going to be more beneficial things you can get from it. Typically, if you're running CC, Vial is a no-no. You're there to support. Bloody support. Yeah, Providence with Vigilance, yes, mostly. Or named gift if you have it. I try not to recommend the gift to too many people because it's a pointless backpack. It's a pointless named item. It's like the worst named item in the game. It's kind of funny. Like, so many people put it on a pedestal, but it's actually like the worst named item in the game. Yeah. Yeah, if you have it, use it. I'm not going to deny that. I think I've got like... How many have I got on this character? Another one there. Yeah, I'm just going to keep my mouth shut, but, you know. I think the point is, though, Macy, they weren't thinking. I think that's the idea behind it. Oh, look at Smokey. Oh, I shouldn't say that in a sarcastic tone. I am sorry. Thank you very much, Smokey. That is very thoughtful of you. Hey, get back here. I want to cuddle you. Would have been better if they reworked the ninja knees. No, they should have made it as... I think it was a holster. I had this conversation so many times. Yeah, it's got to be a holster. Yeah, in order for Ninja Bike backpack to have been effective without changing literally anything other than the piece... It should have been a holster. And then it would have been like the best in-slot piece ever. It would have been amazing. That would have redefined the game. If it was a holster. Jammer with Vial puts the... Puts Vial... Yeah, but if again, like I said, if you're playing CC, just play CC. The idea of you being a CC is not to do damage. I mean, that strat, we do that to like normal speed runs. That's basically how they do it. They just put an Eclipse build on with Vial and Jammer Pulse and just the whole way through.
Stand with us, or face the consequences.
A holster with all cores. We've got a backpack with all cores. It's just a different piece. But yeah, if they actually wanted to make the ninja bike piece viable, it should have been a holster.
Only the true sons are willing to do what needs to be done. There are others out there trying to pit you against us, telling you we're bad people. But the only bad people are those who sit idly by while the world tears itself apart.
There are healer builds that benefit directly from Ninja Bike Backpack. That's it. Even the armor on kill builds, I would actually argue, is pointless because the idea of armor on kill is you kind of need to get the kill on something, in which case a backpack talent that does damage is going to be more viable. But the highest heal in the game on a healer build is only achievable with Ninja Bike Backpack. Which is a little tidbit.
This is a call out to the division. We know you're listening. It's time to pledge your allegiance to the true soldiers.
There is also a status build that you can use with Ninja Bike Backpack, but it's not very good. And that's just because, like, in terms of like status builds, you have two options: Eclipse Backpack for doing damage, or a Creeping Death Backpack for CC. All right, Simon, thank you very much for stopping by. Have a wonderful evening. Yeah.
And once we ran out of canned beans, we had to learn how to like grow and preserve that shit.
What the?
Hopefully we got enough in storage to get us through winter. Otherwise, we're gonna need to get those shipping lanes from the south.
That really weirded me out when she started talking.
Don't die of starvation.
What do you mean secure area? Where's this dude going? Seriously? What's your problem, dude? What a bitch. Can't even get the Sturgy mag for FAMAS. Any tips? Oh god, you're asking things that I did these like 4, 5 years ago. I believe it is just control points and just potluck.
Anything I can do for you?
Yeah, I can't remember. I'm trying to remember. Like, I think she sells a few, so check her out. I think she sells some. I'm probably completely wrong. I'm going back so many years here. But I think your best bet is literally just doing control points at level 3 or 4. I would suggest 4 if you can. More XP, better loot, etc., etc. The healer build. I'll just show. Yes, side missions as well, because I believe the original mag actually came from side missions, or there was a muzzle attachment that was mostly side missions, potentially.
Entering safe area.
Three-piece future initiative. An Alps piece, because it will give you 20% repair skill, 20% skill duration, and then a Murakami piece, which will give you 20% skill duration and 20% repair skill. I've gone for Murakami knees for repair skill and then 1% armor regen just to help me out. But this is the highest heals in the game. You can get an ally repair of 1.2 mil. Boom! What is my favourite red build for group play? Oh god, I don't really play red builds in group play. Probably, I mean, I would have to say this, despite the fact that I hate it. Just because it runs perfect focus. I can't stand perfect focus, but I cannot deny the power behind it. I've got a Headhunter's Fury build here. A mess. That's probably my favourite buff build. That's quite fun. That's probably my favourite build overall. And then there are another weird, wacky Ninja Bite backpack build. That mess. This thing. We don't talk about it. And we also don't talk about it. Oh god, that. I forgot I had that. I need to get rid of it. Don't be laughing at my Jizz Ninja. I'm at not very well, annoyingly. Where it is just 10% of your armor, that will still just be like 200k a hill. Whereas, as I just showed, you can get like 1.2 mil.
Safe area detected.
So it's like literally a million more. So, I mean, it's... Aces Busy Bee. No, because Aces is MMR only. Nego Dilemma with Perfect Focus is brilliantly viable. It's one of the best solo legendary builds going. So, absolutely nothing wrong with that. I support that. Am I full on resources? Just looked it up. The sturdy mag comes from control points. There we are. Thank you, Mogan. Love you. What would I say is an ideal build for this Hollywood event? I don't even know how Hollywood works. I won't lie. I just got Merry Christmas. I did not realize there was like 3 groups there. Look at all the shotgunners. Jesus.
Agent deceased.
Setting up the aces shot, then getting the busy bee stacks. Switch back to MMR.
Hostile control point identified.
Yeah, but I don't get why you would use aces. Like, you can circumvent all of that just by shooting. I don't get it. I'm not sure what you're trying to actually achieve. Alright, hold on. Let me see if I can figure out what it is you're trying to do. I know, but I still don't get the point of what it is you're trying to achieve with this. So I'm just gonna...
Safe area entered.
Obviously can't use that. Do I have a White Death on this character? do White Death, and then I've got 2 busy little bees. Check me out. Bragging. Problem is now I gotta wait for focus. Is busy bee even gonna last that long? 33 mil. Right. Yeah, I'm not sure what the goal is. I'm sorry. I mean, it works, yeah. Just so you know, the Aces buff can run out. It takes like a minute. There's just no timer for it. No, it doesn't. Shooting range doesn't cap damage. You can hit over 1 billion in here. Ah, no. I am pressing all of the wrong buttons. Did a build tree patriot healer out?
We apologize for the inconvenience.
I mean, yeah, that works, purple player. Again, though, having this conversation earlier, you're just going to have the trouble of dealing with future initiative players, simply just because I offer a greater buff, I offer greater damage buff, and future initiative is just going to give more healing. No,
Agent requesting backup.
pretty sure I can show that on this. What that is doing... Hold on, if I just do... See, what you're looking... I'm assuming you're looking at this. Because even with this, that hit 18 mil. But that's just going to show me 2.8. Because the game is not calculating more damage from the enemy health. There's no point in showing me more. But I hit 18 mil there. So you have to look at the actual... that was 31 mil, 2.8. 14 mil, 2.8. Another 14 mil, that's still saying 2.8. You need to look at your actual damage on screen, not that. Because even if we then just... Because so a heroic red solo will have 2.8 mil total health. A purple will have 6.3 total health. And elite, 9.8. Named elite, like 19.2. 19.7. So yeah, don't look at this. Look at your actual damage that appears on screen. If you're on console, I don't know. For PC, just click on this arrow, combat info, and then just damage numbers. Show this build? Yeah, sure. It's just a normal Regulus build. So, gift backpack, well, perfect vigilance backpack, weapon handling headshot, punch drunk mask for headshot, weapon handling, pistol damage, chain killer chest, again, weapon handling headshot, Dodge City holster, contractors, foxes. And then you can just pop shit. Would this work without the Regulus and the Dod City? Without the Regulus, yes. Dod City holster. I mean, yes to both. Wouldn't recommend. I mean, if you want a weird one that you can do. Do I have it on me? I've got a red one. I know I have one. Where is it? Do I not have one on me? Well, what you would want is claws out, but with headshot damage, another 9% pistol, and then you can put on memento, and then headshot damage mod, and this is like a safety version, kind of. And then obviously put technician on. You've got a tier 3 bulwark shield, another 29% pistol damage, melee damage is meh, skill damage is meh, but the pistol damage is going to help out with headhunter stacks, contractors, foxes, obviously. And then you could basically run whatever pistol you want. If you really wanted to be cheeky, I don't know if I have one on this character, do I? Yes, I do. You could do this, because then if you're running technician as well, just fast travel over here. Because of where I've now got the card TDI custom, my shield is at skill tier 3. So I've got blue core, skill tier, and then a skill tier from the pistol. Skill tier 3 bulwark shield for free, while still being at effectively 6 red cores. Hey Shadow Gamer, what's up? Do 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 do.
Detecting additional hostile contacts.
I need you dead. Frag out. My attack rate's all messed up.
TDI custard.
Hey, we're tougher than we look.
Yeah, I did say that, Miguel. You could add another core using technician. Favorite build of all time? Oh, I don't know. I flip-flop between too many.
Move and fire. I'll put him
I got bullied. Yeah, I'll go back to my other character. That bitrate doesn't like me. Sorry. I'm bad at streaming. I'm still getting used to it. Yes, Plague of the Outcast is probably the most powerful thing in Descent. It's absolutely stupid. Were you watching Rise when he was doing that run with Stella? He was literally getting over, I think, like 1.2 million damage a tick in Plague of the Outcast in Descent. It was stupid. I don't rate tank builds. I don't even refer to them as tank builds. Best tank in the game is Derek. Derek is best tank in the game. Derek the decoy. Yeah, future with Oxys is very good. Especially if you can self overcharge or just overcharge in general. Right. That's this place run dry. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. I need to go. Nope. Nope. What do I need? What do I need? Don't need golden anymore because we have electric. If it ever fucking dropped in the open world. Yeah, I don't rate tank builds. They are pointless to me. They just don't do anything other than in Iron Horse. There are certain calls for a tank, but I see so many people just go, "I'm going to play a tank build," and it's like, why are you doing this to me? Saying that, I do actually need to farm more Cavalier. Not really. I don't care too much for the lore in Division just because I personally view it as absolutely stupid. Like, just completely stupid. Yeah, you can get some absolutely nuts damage out of Capacitor. Just because of where it scales with both red and yellow cores. And then with the addition of things like the Picaro's holster set. Forgotten what it's called. Brazos? Question mark. You can just start adding in random bits of damage. I mean, the bro build is like it's effectively like 6 red, 6 yellow. Like the this. It's effectively 6 red, 6 yellow. So we're at skill tier 6, which effectively gives Capacitor 3 red cores. And I've also got 3 red cores. And then, yeah. Add in 15% expertise. This is at 130. Yeah, that's a very good one to run. White Death with Future Perfect. Basically allows for near enough a hybrid Headhunter build. Yeah, you also get the red core on Picaros. Hey, Doc, how is it going? Are you going in or are you going out? Are you going for a walk? Do I play PvP? No, I don't. For PvP content, your Torbs. I would suggest, if I can find them real quick. Elite Panda. And Prodigy Reflex. I'm not too bad, Doc. Just running around shooting things. Tried finding a Bellstone backpack for my PFE build because my PFE build is trash. So I wanted to try and get a new backpack for that. And now I am going to try and get some Cavalier pieces with critical hit damage, I think, on. And I want to test it as a tank build, question mark, and a DPS build, question mark. I've done a bit of testing with it, but not a lot. Wasn't too impressed, but I need to actually make a build for it to make an actual justifiable test so I can give like a justifiable opinion on it. Because at the moment, all I know is people keep telling me it's bugged. That's basically it. So I need to delve into it and actually have a look for myself. If you tried Scorpio with Umbra, Umbra only, well, if you use the chest, it's 30%, but without the chest, it's 15%, which is pretty much the exact same as what Strikers would offer. Watching Panda is just so satisfying. Imagine after you made that build. And to try. Panda's really good. Like, I kind of got a soft spot for Panda because he's in a similar boat to me, or that I was in when I was playing Monster Hunter. The moment you enter a lobby or you join random matches with random people, the first thing they tell you is that you're cheating. It's just like, no, you are actually just that bad at the game. Now, I can only see what he has posted or when he is streaming, but I've looked at his builds, I've calculated them, I can tell you to pretty much the exact number how much damage he should be doing and how much damage he should be taking. So, obviously, I can't watch him 100% of the time whenever he's playing. But I can absolutely say with 80% certainty, he's not cheating. He is just a fucking good player. And that last 20% is just because, like I said, I can't watch him all of the time. Davey! Can't stay long, go to work. Boo! Call in sick. Call in sick. Do it. Cavalier with skill damage. I've also just realised I've got so much shit. Right. No. Yeah, we just don't know. So I'm just gonna grab a set to how I want it, and then just see what happens with it. But yeah, I like Panda, Elite Panda, just because he's in the same boat as me. He just joins the lobby and goes, "Oh look, here's the cheater again." And then you look at his build and you look at the build they're running, you're like, "I don't think he's cheating, mate. I think you're just really bad at making builds."
Hostile control point nearby.
Really don't like Cavalier. Might try messing around with it later, but I tried a bunch of different things and just got annoyed. Yeah, I'm in the same boat, but then at the same time, I'm also one of these people, if I don't care for something, I won't invest into it. Like, fully try it. So, what I have decided is I'm going to trick myself into testing Cavalier until I can prove that it's an absolute waste of fucking time. Which is something I will invest in. So here's me, farming Cavalier.
Incoming hostiles detected.
Who are you?
Detecting additional hostile contacts.
Wait, there's two of them? Wait, no reviving people. It's cheating.
Incoming hostiles detected. Detecting additional hostile contacts.
It's an elite one. Oh. Oh, got an elite one. Most people don't know how to build. They just copy whatever the YouTubers tell them to. The new god to... Yeah, that's the issue. Panda actually sits there and tests everything on repeat. Like, okay, it wasn't good in this scenario, but against that guy who had this build, it was actually pretty good. Is this just like a counter to a very unique situation, or was it lucky? He'll go out of his way and test it again. Like, the guy's actually a really good PvP player. He fully tests everything. Well, there goes my plans I had for farming Cavalier set. Well, no, still get it. Get it, absolutely. Yeah. I'm getting it because my goal and how I've tricked myself is because I think it's shit and it's pointless and not worth running. However, I have no qualms about if I test it and I sit there and go, you know what, actually, this is pretty good under XYZ scenario or just good in general. I've got no dramas saying that. I'm just telling myself that I want to prove that it's shit so that I can invest some time into it. I'm Aspergic. My brain works weird and wacky ways. Yeah. I mean, if it does become a damage mitigation set rather than a skill damage mitigation set, I would actually argue they're going to need to nerf it. And I use the word nerf, not fix. Simply just because if you stack things like protection from elites with overall damage mitigation, you can actually get to a point of where, like, even legendary enemies should technically only be able to do 1% damage to you. Unfortunately. I did not see you. I was reading chat. You're bullying. You're a bully. What are you doing? Bully. I'm out of position. Unfortunately, you have to waste your time to find out if... Yeah, essentially. But still, That is what you guys watch me for, right? Watch me waste my time so you don't have to.
Detecting additional hostile contacts.
Huxane! I'm not too bad, mate. How are you? Just running around shooting shit, trying to farm random things. The timer is what ruins the build. I mean, yeah. But then there are ways to also get around that. But not by a comfortable means. It's going to be things like utilizing the chest or the backpack, or potentially both. One piece bellstone for a percentage armor regen. Like, there are going to be ways to sort of get around it. Because admittedly, yes, it's depending on if it's mitigation or skill mitigation. Like, yeah, it's there to buff the team and help the team out. But at the same time, that timer just means that it allows you to look after yourself as well, rather than just put all in to your team. You can't help your team 100% of the time, and you can't help your team if you're dead. Whereas that timer, I mean, it kind of works both ways. I might just be really overthinking it. I'm just trying to like figure out weird and wacky stuff that I can do with this to try and make it make sense for me. I don't know. I'm probably just talking at my arse at this point. Hey, Bin Ninja. Def require the chest and backpack, if in mind, to ensure the fastest build-up. Yes, it would do. But then at the same time, it's just sort of like, maybe your team don't need that. Maybe, is it 40%? Maybe that'll be enough. You never know. Like, there's going to be so many different things you could do with it. Potentially could do with it. That and the jokes. Oh yeah, my jokes are amazing. My wife hates my jokes.
Hostiles detected.
Headshot, no. That
Serious trauma detected.
okay, don't. What are you even doing? Trying to move around the car and my character just opened up a menu instead. Yeah, I just kept on getting friggin' flashed there. I thought Michael Jackson had entered the field. Well, there goes that bloody hostage rescue. It's the problem with this area. There's literally fuck all. Did people stop bullying? No, people are always bullying me. Yeah, I agree with you. I'm kind of like that. Oh, how do I word this? Oh, I don't even know how to word this. I agree. However, I can also see if the benefit outweighs the ball ache of me trying to set it up, I'll do it anyway.
Answer me! Yeah!
Like, if Cavalier ends up being really good and it works pretty damn well for both me and the team, maybe the ball ache and the timer is going to be worth the hassle under certain circumstances to help me and the team out. Gee, Zyrax, 4 AM. Mate, I'm not that friggin' special. You should have gone to bed fucking ages ago. Bad, Zyrax. Bad. Thanks very much, mate. Have a good night. Or morning now, you crazy weirdo. Come on, Toasty, you couldn't have. They're trying to egg on Toasty to bully me. Wow. 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 I don't know this area enough. I have no idea where the spawns are. I've got a feeling there's a door over there.
Detecting additional hostile contacts.
Nope, I hear them on my left.
Incoming backup request.
Wrong left. Fucking way off.
I'm ready for this.
Do you recommend a skill build with the Hollywood event? I don't know the Hollywood event well enough to recommend anything, I'm afraid. I just don't know. I think I tried it once and I went, nope, not for me, and that was as far as it went. It was just, yeah, my brain just went goop mode.
Survived.
Work, everyone.
Yeah, I will defer to the more knowledgeable people in the stream for that one. Is Vanguard stopped working again? Money chance? No, we were running Vanguard and the radar. It was working absolutely fine. Finally got Plague after 15 loops. Mate. Acosta's Go Bag, Mad Bomber, Sledgehammer, anything like that. Yeah, that sounds good. Grenade Go Boom. Yeah, that's probably what I actually tried to do, Toasty. Just DPS them straight down and just be like, oh, why is it not working too good? Lord Pine Sama, hey dog, can I join your group perhaps? I have a soundboard if that's alright. What's a soundboard? I don't know what a soundboard is. Well, outside of like music engineering. And honestly, I'm not going to be live for too much longer. It's getting 9 PM for me. I normally like to be curled up in bed with the wife by 10. So I'm not going to be live for that much longer.
Immediate medical assistance needed.
That one touched my butt. Question for the moderators. Is it a problem to farm Striker's gear set at the base game? Not really. Strikers is going to be powerful no matter what. The only difference is at the base game, the weapon damage, that 15%, I think at like level 30, it's like 12. Could be completely wrong, but I don't think it's 15. No, not in the regard in which he was saying. And to be honest, now that he's explained it, having that sounds
Serious trauma detected.
horrible.
That's your target.
It's lower. Cool. Some Steam sale, but which is funny. It's always on Steam sale. Always. It's kind of a joke. How do you feel about the Firecaster launcher? Beautiful. It's sexy. It's the sexiest thing ever. Love that skill. Let's get rid of you. Oh, you got. No. Come back here. Thanks for playing. You're a sniper and you've gone to the minigun. Aren't you a clever sausage? Occupation. None. Good talk. Did buy the game a second time on Steam just to have the Steam tracking. I've heard there's a lot of problems with this game through the Steam. I've heard. No idea if they're true. I just know a lot of people are complaining because basically you buy the game on Steam and then it forces you to go through Ubisoft anyway. So just buy the game on Ubisoft. Hoping the explosion from 2 Patriot would have a similar effect. Darian, are you on PC? Or are you meaning like now? You can't find a group now? Just some dude. That is the bounty bug. If you do a bounty, it bugs out, and that's what you get. You still get your XP. It's just a visual glitch. Nothing wrong. We are this Saturday. We are running raids. If you're on PC, there is a link in the description of the stream for the Bro Squad Discord. There. Get in there, go to the events tab, sign up to the raid you want. Problem solved. We will get you in, hopefully, this weekend. We sometimes do raids throughout the week, but it depends if we have enough people. If you can't wait and you want other people to join your raid, do !events in the correct chat, the events tab, and the bot will send you a message where you can make your own raid. You can set it up to repeat. You can do what you want. Yes, Kaiser is back from his honeymoon. He is going to be doing his first raid lead back this Saturday, which is also why I'm in there, just to make sure he hasn't forgotten anything. I know he hasn't, but yeah. We did a raid earlier as well, so Kaiser was in that. Yeah, we're mainly PC players. You've grown like plus 400? Plus 400 what? Oh yeah, Angelic Carpet. I don't have a bot. I need to invest in one. For the moment, I'm just... It's either in the description, or if there's any extras you need, I will just quickly link. We had that today, Huxoon. We had our boss 3 bug out. It was top quality. It was amazing. We loved it. $400. Do you mean the 400 like followers or whatever they're called, like subscribers? We do have a console chat. We have a PvP chat. We do. I believe it might be Pellin. I've completely forgotten. I think it's Pellin. He's doing getting some practice in doing like raid leads through GC Rock's Discord. And hopefully he will start doing some console lead raids through Bro Squad for us, just so that we can get some console raids on the go. Oh my god, what are you? Oh, you're one of them bitches, no wonder. But we do have a console chat. At the moment, we're outsourcing a lot. We, room for a... I don't actually know. We are at 47 out of 50. However, the one to ask, he's in the Discord, Rise of Brutality. He is the one to ask. The rest of us just manage people while they're in the clan. He's the one that gets people in and out. It's his clan. I can help with teaching console raids. Yeah, sure. The more competent console raiders we have, the better it will be for everyone. At the moment, like I said, we are outsourcing to GC Rock, Little Huge, and Nerve CYC, I believe. By outsourcing, I literally just mean, yeah, we can't help with console raids. Try these people instead. Sorry. That's basically it. I believe most of them go to Little Huge because he is a very avid raider and has been awesome, really. Just absolutely awesome to the community and helps out an absolute ton. Does the core attribute determine the odds of what the minor attribute... I believe so, and that's not I believe so. I've tested bloody blah. That is me purely speculating because, as you've just said, like the majority of the time, if I'm farming something that's got a blue core, most of the time it gives me a blue attribute. That's just something I've noticed. I agree with you. I have no idea though if that is actually a thing or if it's like some like confirmation bias that I'm just putting on myself. Not a clue.
This is a call out to the division. We know you're listening. It's time to pledge your allegiance to the true sons. Join us today, and we will welcome you with open arms.
This is gonna suck where they run into. Are they coming or going? They're going. Fuck's sake, I knew that would happen.
Agent vital signs. 0.
Yeah, Little Huge is a really awesome guy. Like, mad respect to him. Level of dedication that he puts into just trying to help people with raids is unreal. No, don't. Why is this fucking thing retarded? Fuck me, just every time. Yeah, just wander past the control point, mate. You're fine. Leave 16 don't even need Plague one-shot things anyway. Sod's law. Sod's absolute law. Okay, you can shoot me through a car. Go you. Oh, red, crit damage. Oh, yeah. GC Rock is good as well. My first ever Iron Horse in 2021 was awesome and got a God rolled Ravenous. Yeah, I quite... GC Rock's a guilty pleasure of mine. He does a lot of work for the community as well, engages a lot, gives back a lot to the community as well, sets up all these weird events and things. I hate how he's restyled his Discord. It does my head in. But then I'm a very simplistic person that just wants a simplistic looking Discordy type thing, and he's done this epic businessy looking thing, and I'm dead. Why are there outcasts here? Can I just do one fucking event here, please? I'm getting tired. Right, fucking... Oh. Bounty. No, my... Well, yeah, actually, I fucking hate Nemesis. Nemesis? Outcasts. They are so full of shit. But why are they here? This is a hyena area. Hyena. Hyena. True Sons. True Sons. True Sons. Outcasts and Black Tusk. Outcasts. Outcasts. Outcasts and hyenas. Outcasts. Oh, and hyenas. This is a hyena area. Why are the fucking outcasts just casually wandering around? Hate the hyenas for having Russia's having helmets. Yeah, if you play MMR a lot, that is horrible. Bag. I'm going down. Probably. You're not wrong, probably. I probably am going to die again.
Vital signs
No, bad squirrel. Wait. I got shot for a car earlier. Alright, how many times am I going to get pedoed today? Huh? Put the grenade launcher down, man. Excuse me, need to reload.
That feels
Let's enjoy this while
Alright, calm down. What did you do? Just finger yourself? Jesus. I've not had one here in forever. Oh look, Black Tusk. Shock. I've not done a bounty here in what feels like forever. I have no idea the spawns, the route. God, I hate when I'm at my element. Hate it. And then there's like a door on one side you have to go through.
Hostiles guarding location nearby.
And you get all those weird little pillars and it's like a weird, like, it's like a museum or something, I think. I swear this was the door, or is it on the other side? Hello, I'm Lindsay Lohan. I've never missed, but hit at the same time. That was amazing. Yeah, that is here. There's like it's a hunter mask and there's like a side mission here. But I've forgotten like the routes in and yeah, I just don't do this area enough.
Immediate medical assistance needed.
Ah, this is the door here. You have to go up the stairs and jump over. And then we're going to go pop in the weak point, dump into him, burn her. We're going to push to that pillar so that bitch can stop aiming at me with that fucking thing. That named Chunga is going for a wander and I don't like it. Excuse me. Stalker just raided some girl playing Conflict, but Oh. But she has follower chat on. And we just get in and can't say nothing because she showed up all the time. Yeah, follower chat I find is a weird one. Like, I get it, but I only really get it if you're like big time streamer. If you're not big time streamer, I don't get it. Surely you kind of want as many people as possible to come in and interact with you. Or in my case, as many people to come in and bully me. Looking at you, Toasty. You were up here. Oh, there you are.
Serious.
I knew that sniper was going to ping me. Oh, there's a named sniper as well. Hey, it's just revenge. That's all it is. Don't worry about it. Oh, that's got a weird notification. Was that in? I have a chat message. Note to self, try not to read Ubisoft messages while playing game. Never mentions how wholesome you are in Discord. Ah, yes. The wholesome toast. You're so wholesome and toasty, you're like wholemeal. What are you doing? Help me, step bro, I'm stuck. Damn GC, don't mess around. Went to look for possible spots. All the schedule rays are full.
Medical assistance needed.
Nope. That's a pass. That's a note from me. What? Oh, I thought that. Peek. Fucking peek. 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 Thank God for that. Oh. Oh, you, no, I don't want to heal her. That's a bit weird. I hate this area. I don't know the spawns. I don't know anything. I just know run around in a circle, try not to die, kill things while I'm at it. Like, where are they? Three, two, one. Scan. The Kindle. Oh, you're just... What the hell are they doing? Just chilling out down there.
Serious trauma detected.
Right, what did this message say? Thanks, Dod. I've put my name down for the raid this weekend. Sent me an invite through when it starts. Oh, awesome. Another happy customer. It's lovely when that happens. Well, what do you mean 7 threats detected? What do you mean? Can we actually get out of here? That's the real question. By the way, Dodgers Tuesday, carry Toasty through weekly legendary. Ooh. What is weekly legendary? That's the question. If it's DUA, absolutely. If it's capital, no. If it's Roosevelt, oh, Roosevelt, oh.
Going out on patrol now is just asking.
No, I've not done Roosevelt Island yet. What, why is it? No, why is it on Manhunt? That's dumb. What do you mean do it? I've just set it up. See, that is bullying. Roosevelt should only take about... Yeah, I was going to say, Roosevelt should only take about 20 to 25 minutes. Which means I've got enough time for one try. Anyone else want in on this? The more of you there are, the less chances I have of being shot. That's all I'm thinking. I think my PB is like 21 minutes. I think I will have to check. I'm pressing all the wrong buttons again. It's not. Is it leaderboards? And then we got missions. Where is Roosevelt Island? And then it's legendary group. Jump to me. 23 minutes. Be friends. Jump to me. Yeah. Who did we do it with? Oh, Pomic. I'm beating you by like 1 second here. Oh. Oh. We're going to do Legendary Roosevelt, and then I'm going to go bed. Time to change that. Oh, get comfy in my epic gamer chair. So yeah, we've got Pomic joining, so we've got room for one more. Ronan, you still about? Toasty. I'll do backseat sniping. You got that, stepdaddy?
Another agent.
I wouldn't say carrying. No, definitely not carrying. Just helping a good old Toasty out. Yeah, if you want to jump in. I do not mind. No, it's 9:30 for me, Black Razor, but to try and keep some form of regular sleep schedule, because I'm normally up at like 6 a.m. every day. I like to be in bed by like 10 o'clock. Chill with the wife for a bit. Watch some anime. Ooh, Jesus. Watch some anime, and then curl up and go sleep. Right. Yeah, anime.
You've got your objective. Don't let anything stand in your way.
Ashram has his mic in a fan. I believe at the moment we're catching up on Mob Psycho. We're rewatching season 1 and 2 so that we can watch season 3. And then I believe we're going to go back to Attack on Titan.
UAVs are up.
No, bullying. Shooting back is illegal.
Immediate medical assistance needed.
Oh wow, my actually just upped and fucked off. Good to know. Bad medic. Bad. Mike is a fan. Pomic's amazing. Red down. Oh, I've got a fucking... That's irritating.
Vital signs critical.
Guys, I don't know how you do the next area, but I push in. No, Lee got me.
Agent down.
Range of those damn stinger hives is insane. Lewis! Hello! New to the channel. Thank you very much for stopping by. Unfortunately, you have stopped by at a not an inopportune moment, but after this legendary Roosevelt, I am going to be heading to bed. So, hopefully you can enjoy the craziness for a little bit. What weapon? Oh yeah, St. Elmo's. It is a sexy boom boom. Ooh, from Portugal. I've been to Portugal. Absolutely lovely place. And if you go to like the countryside areas, or like the smaller towns, the people are phenomenal. Like they will generally invite you into their house and like feed you. Right, I might have just been lucky. But if you go to the city, or the cities, it's not the same thing. People in the cities are pretty British. It's probably the easiest way I can think to describe them. Or at least in my experience anyway. One trip does not make for an accurate reference for an entire country. What town did I visit? I can't. I was so young. Like, it was so long ago. No, he didn't respond. Guys, no, come forward. No. There we are. Everyone's up. Alright, there'll be another chunga at the back. Found him.
Immediate medical assistance needed.
There's a couple of people all over the world. That's what I learned from traveling. Oh, wow. Wow, yeah. Warhound right. Like I'm like communicating, like they're in the voice chat with me, and they're completely not. And then we want, where's Ravenous, Ravenous, Ravenous? And EMP sticky. It's where we sort the boys from the men. So I guarantee someone's going to go in there with a skill build. Someone always does. Looking at you, Ashram, at the moment. That's Achilles' pulse. Got to try and get rid of the sniper warhand as soon as possible.
Serious trauma detected. System prepared. System back online. System
Right.
malfunctioning.
2 people right, 2 people left.
System restored.
Boom. Pomic, I don't think we're beating that 23-minute. Nope. What the hell? First wash rave done. No. No, that one. Hyah! Got it. Boom. Whew. Howdy, Dodd. Will you be showcasing another character focused on team? I will be. I just need to get some of my more team play oriented builds a bit more finalized at the moment. He's going the other way, the fat bastard. Death from the quad was underwhelming, yeah. Excuse me, sir. I'm in your butt, licking your cookies. Legendary Roosevelt. Oh, is that 21 minute? I think that was just 21 minute. Is my game bugged out? Or is it the, Yeah, I've got the rewards, but I don't have the end mission screen because I think my game is bugged from the bounties. Pomic, how quick did we do? Pomic, are you able to take a screenshot and then show me, please? Hold on, let's go progression, leaderboards, mission, Roosevelt Island, group, jump to me, 1714. Hell yeah. Oh, apparently it turns out I did kind of maybe do some carrying. Just a little bit. Still, that's a damn good effort, guys. 17 minutes, 14 seconds. Jesus. Not sure if that shows. Yeah, 17 minutes, 13 seconds. And damn good effort all round. Well done, guys. Strong effort. Huh. Oh. Oh, who's dibs in it? Who's dibs in it? I think Ashram asked first. Yeah, Ashram asked first. Ashram, saw yours, mate. Anyway, guys, that is going to be it for me. Quite a bit of farming. Didn't get anything we wanted. Shock, horror, gasp. Didn't get a damn thing we were after. Died a lot. Cried a lot. It was an emotional roller coaster. Ups and downs, swings and roundabouts. And we did. Got a new PB in our legendary Roosevelt, which I'm very happy with. Thank you very much for that. Olegar, a lot of people here have been saying Jammer Pulse or I think like Grenade Launcher. A lot of people saying. I don't play the Hollywood event. I really don't know. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. I just don't know. Yeah. Now new PBs every week. Possible. What a bunch of gamers. But yeah, that is going to be it for me. Thank you very much for stopping by. You were awesome. We hit a new record for most viewers as well. We had 73 at one point, which was like, thank you all so much for the love and support. It's been absolutely wonderful. I'm still wearing it. In the meantime, have fun. Good luck. Don't die. It's bad for the health.